Hi, I'm Josephine. I'm a writer, I'm a screen producer, I'm 64 years old. I've run a government development unit, I've been a university teacher. I was born a boy. I was 4 years old when I knew without a doubt that inside I was a girl. But I was growing up in a very rough, tough outback community, only just post-war. Ideas about sexuality and gender were just simply very, very conservative. No one knew anything about these kinds of things. I thought there was something terribly wrong with me, so I hid myself away. I was very much forced into being as masculine as possible. It was what my family was like. I developed a double life, cross-dressing as a girl to try and do something about my inner feminine needs, but at the same time I was being pushed into being more and more masculine. And I worked in gold mining, I worked in construction, I did all sorts of macho things. I married, I had children, I became a university teacher and a writer, but always with this dreadful split life between the two parts of myself. Eventually my marriage fell apart, partly because of my needs. I started on hormone therapy, and 2 years later I had gender change surgery, and by then I was living full-time as a woman, working full-time as a woman, accepted in the world. It was wonderful, it was just really great. Along the way though I lost touch with my children, I lost touch with my brothers and sister, none of them wanted to speak with me, I lost touch with most of my friends. A few really good friends stuck by me, so I had to go through a complete reinvention of myself in my late 50s, totally start out anew as a person. That was very, very difficult, very tough. Most difficult time was when I was publicly outed. I had a high-profile government job. I was outed in the newspaper on page 3, Director of Literature to change sex, and I discovered a lot of the men I had to work with, not necessarily in my company but with other companies, were very, very affronted. They bullied me, they harassed me, they made life really difficult for me. They were very challenged by what I was doing, and that was extremely difficult. I had to put up with a lot of quite vile abuse, really. I think respect and inclusion are things which are slowly happening, and I would like people in the wider community to know more about someone like myself and to learn that we're just ordinary people, normal people who had to make an agonising choice in our lives, and often a choice that's cost us dearly, but we are the same as everyone else. If I were to enter aged care, I would want my past forgotten. There's no difference between myself and any other woman medically at all, certainly for a woman of my age, and I have no desire to have my past paraded before other people. It's gone, it's over, so I would want complete confidentiality in all my records. That would be the main thing I would request in any kind of aged care situation. No one has to know anything about my past except what I decide to tell them.